Friends, it's your boy BigTCGFan coming at you with another video, and today we're about to delve into a very unique place, somewhere very few TCG players have gone. Superheat skateboard trading card game. That's right, they actually made a card game based on skateboarding where you get to play as your favorite skater. I won't lie, I have no clue about skateboarding or skateboarders. But it should be an interesting game. I did buy a starter deck so I could see the basics, how to play it. Now, first thing we'll look at, obviously, is the packaging. It's very solid, very firm on the outside here, so that's really good. Let's open this bad boy up and see what we got inside here. Oh, that was sad. This game's been around for a couple years, more than a couple years. I think it came out in like 2011 or so. And it was designed just when the trading card phase was doing really well, but it didn't catch on in any way. Okay, so here's the packs. They're very solid. So let's see. Let's try and open it. See how it works. All right, yeah, no, these packs are very good. I'm gonna go with a 9. Ugh. Look at how gaudy that is. Oh my goodness, I don't know what they were thinking. That's just ugly to look at. Oh no. Alright, so here you go. This is actually one of the tricks. The way the game works is they have arrows that point at the skaters, and you can see one right here. And then you get point values, and you have to keep doing tricks until you run out of points, and then they do several rounds, and those will be based on who your tricks are. So we got Valley, and the name of the skaters are here. These are the skaters on them. Cole, Lopez Jr. Here's a special, like really powerful one. You can see it's 90 points, and you can see how different colors because that's how they line them up. Caples, McGill. As far as these ones go, so here's a pro card. These are the actual pros for the game, and you can see they have the skateboards here. And then what you'll do is you'll kick a trick off, right? And so you can do either black or red, and then from here you have to do red, and then you can keep going until you run out of tricks to pull. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's pretty straightforward. And then you can see they have a special ability here that you may show the top 3 cards of your deck. If you do put a PLG trick, because PLG is his name, Pierre-Luc Gagnon, and you can put it into your hand and then the rest in your discard pile. So it's a way to skim through your deck. All right, and then what you have here, these are they're just trick collecting cards. You can't really do anything. It talks about the skater a little bit, and so it's kind of cool, I guess. And here's a big kick flip McTwist from Danny Mayer. All right, so we're gonna separate these out a little bit here to help me as we go. All right, so let's get to it now that you've seen them all. As far as the artwork goes, I have to confess I am not the biggest fan. And what they're doing here is, you know how the skaters are supposed to be edgy and all edgy boy. Oh, look at that. David Gonzalez, a young man. Good. Oh, look. Came with 2 pros. Excellent. You're going to need those because you have to build a deck. Okay. There's your special card. Yeah. So, but you know how they're trying to, skating is always supposed to be on the edge and extreme. So that's what they were trying for with this look that they got going on. But it's really clustered if you look at it. I mean, they got the numbers for the cards. They got like the information about the card, points, all that, and then the logo for the company that makes them, and they even have a photographer. And for me, it seems clustered. Wow, they give you quite a few, and these are the special ones right here. Oh yeah, and here you go. And then they have these special ability cards that you can put in your deck that really help out the throwdown cards. Ellington. So we're definitely going to be able to build some decks. And you're allowed to use the other cards, but as you can see, like when you see these guys, you can see these guys really are focused more towards their own tricks. So you can use other tricks for other skaters. They don't get, the bonuses that they're designed to get. And yeah, as far as the artwork goes, I mean, you can see the person there, And so if you know who your skaters are, luckily they make them bold and easy to spot. then you're fine there. For me, I'm not really a big fan of the thematic layout of the cards. I think they're frankly gaudy, if I'm honest, and I'm not really a fan of it. I mean, it's very effective for what it's doing. I mean, you can see they got all the tricks. They probably put a lot of effort into collecting up these photos, although they probably just got them from normal, just normal skateboarding events where they would just be out skateboarding and then they just had a bunch of cameras there and bam, there you go. It's definitely a way to save money when you're trying to put together a card game, because art is one of the most expensive parts of doing these games. Like I said, of course, we'll put together some decks with these and we'll see what we can do. Art, I'm going to give this bad boy a 6. So I just like this back here is just really ugly. Really ugly. It's almost painful to look at. That's good. We got some PLGs. We're going to need those. And, yeah. All right. I'll give it up, sucker. Okay. See, I like these cards. Opponent discards a card at hand from random. Nice. Yeah. Ooh, here you go. Nutter, not butter. An opponent chooses one of their injects, turn to face down. Nice. David Gonzalez. Oh, we already have that one. Yeah. So yeah, as far as card quality goes, let's open up a pack and we'll give that a look-see, shall we? All right, and this is something that's really, they're very, very thin. You can hear it. It's, yeah, and they feel fine here, but they're very thin. They probably easily bend. They're not very sturdy at all. We're going to go with a 6.5 on those. It's just hurting them. As far as gameplay goes, well, we'll have to play them and see. Yeah, we got another pro. So that's good. I mean, these are just a card slot wasted. Unless you collect them, in which case then they're probably pretty cool. Or if you know the skaters, then it would probably be kind of cool to have it. But if you're just like me, you have no idea, you're just like, oh, okay, sure, I'll look at this. Look at that, such a poser, huh? He just completely looks like exactly what you would look a skateboarder to look like. Bail. Opponent chooses and shuts down one of his lines. Ooh, that sounds pretty strong, actually. Because you have 3 lines, and if you just shut one of their lines down, then that's going to hurt their ability to score. Because like I said, what you do is you just pile on these points. It's kind of like dominoes, actually. It really, honestly, if I'm honest with you, it's kind of like dominoes. Oh, there's that guy again. Awesome. I always wanted multiple copies of the guy that, you can only use one of. Maybe it's fate saying you need to buy. I do like the fact that there seems to be plenty of copies of the different pros. There's something like 30 of them that they have in there, and we're getting a lot of them. Well, looks like a kid. Looks like he's 12 or some shit. Excuse my language. He's very young. Yeah, very young. So, it's unfortunate. All right, let's try to pick up the pace here because we got all we need to get. We just want to see this here. It should be fun. Like I said, I'll have to read up on the rules, see how many cards are in the deck. Make sure that obviously we have enough of the different cards here to make a deck. Because like I said, there are a lot of them, and obviously you would prefer to have as many cards for your pro as possible. Man, some of these, that's like a little boy. You know what I mean? And you want to definitely have the ability to use as many tricks as you can with your own skater. Because I imagine, oh my God, can you imagine if the rules were you could only use cards from your own skater? That guy again. Young lad. There's another one. Rob Lorfeist. Okay, Taylor. It definitely comes with one of each of these ones. The guys. So that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot. You get a lot for your money here. I think if you actually found someone to play this with, you could probably have a lot of fun doing exactly what I'm about to do, which is take these cards and turn them into an act. And once we see how the game plays, we'll see how fun it is or how fun it isn't. And that would definitely make a major part of, whether or not you'd want to purchase the game or not, because here's the thing, it's super cheap to buy this. I bought a starter deck for like $6 on eBay, and then I bought this for, I think it was $15. You know, these kind of games just, they don't last, you know, they don't ever pick up. So, because you'll see some games like the original World of Warcraft trading card game, which was a lot of fun to play, and it was very creative in how it played. But games like that, you know, they get an audience, and then they get popular enough that even though the game wasn't making enough money for Blizzard to keep it going, it's still, you know. And one sneaky trick Blizzard pulled off that these guys obviously couldn't do was they were able to tie their game, World of Warcraft, into the card game by having those scratch cards that could give you special items, you know, virtual items in the game of World of Warcraft. And obviously you can't do that here. Oh, I got 2 of them. All right, good. The more the merrier, I say. Yep, I'm trying to collect them all. It's like Pokemon, but for Superheat skateboard. And not as popular and probably not as fun to play, but we'll see. It might be lots of fun to play. You know, the thing is, like I said, I'm a big sucker for TCGs. So even games like this that, you know, probably almost nobody's heard of. Look at him, what a pimp. You know, games like this that almost nobody's heard of are still super fun to play. I won't lie, the Ultimate Combat one that I did earlier was a knockoff of Magic, but it had its own little twist that made it really fun to play. I felt bad for Sensei Juni because he ran into basically too much land as foundations, what they call it. So he really got hosed there, and he couldn't do much as I was piling on him. But you never know, you know. That's actually one of the flaws with Magic is dealing with that, because you'll get mana screwed, is what they call it, or reverse, you know, too much mana, and it's unfortunate, but sometimes it happens. I've got 2 packs left. We're making progress here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with these afterwards. Of course, I will pick the one that I like as far as the deck goes, and I will build a deck. Oh, I think I might have found my deck. Who doesn't like the ladies, right? We might have to use her if we got enough cards for Hawkins. Oh, look. Look at that. There you go. They gave me like 3 of them there. They're like, we need to make sure you have plenty of skaters so that you can do your thing. That's cool. I'm glad to see this game. Look, there she is again. Lindsay Adam Hawkins. Lindsay with a -Z. See what I mean about being edgy? Instead of Lindsay, it's Lindsay. So, yeah. All right, so there we go. That is it. You see my scores. And so what we're going to do in our next video is we're going to take this mess, I'll organize it up a little bit, and we will build 2 skater decks, and we will throw down. Please make sure that you like this video, subscribe, comment down below, share if you can. Peace out.